What's going on, everybody? Nasdorachi coming back at you again today for another video for Dragon Ball Legends, and just like we had talked about in the previous video, we're going to be knocking out 2 more of the Challenge Rush stages today. We'll be doing the purple stage and the green stage today, and we should be able to get through them pretty quickly. Again, the guide will be for getting the stage and all the challenges done in one shot, but I'll have a couple of alternate team recommendations for you guys as well if you perchance do not have some of the characters that I'm using. Before we hop into that, very quickly, there's not a whole lot of new stuff in the game that's dropped since the Nappa event the other day. They're kind of just giving us a whole bunch of time to play catch up and new story stuff as well, but they did open some of the alternate pathways in this Nappa event here. So zooming out, you'll see pretty much every path is now unlocked. There is still one more they're holding for I think like 2 days from now. And other than that, you should be able to complete the event. Some of the stages down here where you see me tapping with the Android 17 will have an increased chance of dropping some of the soul boosting materials that you'll need to boost up the Nappa. So that'll be pretty useful for you guys if you haven't already fully boosted him and wasted a bunch of skip and energy tickets. And then across the top here, you just pick one of the 3 pathways. Once you pick one, you can't play the other 2, and I'm assuming that each one will give you a different resource. But since I can only play one, all I know is that the Broly one will give you the computer chips. So that's pretty much all there is to do with the Nappa event at this point. From there, since we got everything else pretty much done, we'll just hop into the Challenge Rush stages here, keep things moving pretty quickly. Now, for this stage here, the Gohan does make this stage incredibly less stressful than it is without him, but there is the challenge where we have to bring 3 melee type characters. They do not give you very much leeway in the boost selection of characters for melee type. You have the brand new Transforming Gohan, and then at the bottom you have Videl. So if you do not have the Gohan, I would probably recommend using a combination of Hit, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, the Yellow Perfect Cell, and Videl, because they're all good melee characters, and then focus your game plan probably around this guy right here, who's also a melee type character, so he fits the strategy. Let this Gohan die after he does what he can do to contribute to the fight. He'll boost the damage for your remaining melee type characters, and hopefully you'll be able to get all the challenges done with that type of setup. However, you may have trouble getting it done in the 150 timer counts. It really just depends on how lucky and how good of a run you have and how well you perform, I guess. But we're going to hop into it with the boost character. Since we have him, there's no reason to not use him, and we'll just bring Hit and Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku as well. Again, the Gohan does make this a little bit easier. I just really honestly don't feel like struggling and hitting refresh and reattempting it a whole bunch of times, because the AI likes to do a lot of ridiculous stuff. And battling these fights, more often than not, you're actually fighting the timer, not just the fight itself. You're racing against the clock, but hopefully we can get through it here. Relatively easy for you guys. And again, if you don't have the younger Transforming Gohan, I would go with the older yellow future Gohan. Alright guys, let's hop into the battle here, see if we can't get it done relatively smoothly, and then we will proceed from there. Alright, we can't dally and waste too much time here either. This Gohan, even though he's a boost unit, will be not doing tremendous amounts of damage this early on in the fight. We'll swap over to Hit here. Oh, computer is just playing super ass grabbery baity. Alright, well we drained Hit out a little bit, but that should be okay. Should be okay. If we Rising Rush with Hit, it'll just increase the amount of damage we do. Alright, let's go back to Gohan here. Another blue card. Got blue cards for days. That's fine though. Help trigger some of Gohan's passives here. Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken coming in now. Sad we don't have enough to launch that blue card and get the Rising Rush yet. But we can maybe do a green-blue combo with hit here. Nope, we're not going to have enough time to get enough ki back. Hopefully the computer's dumb. Alright, nope. Well, actually didn't go too badly. Now this Super Saiyan 3 Goku is incredibly tanky on this level. So if we could lock him in and maybe get this Rising Rush in here. How would that play out exactly there? I'm not quite sure. Oh, that's too many yellow cards in hand. That's not going to help our damage. Alright, 1.2 million, maybe? That's what I'm calling for this Rising Rush here. 1.4, a little bit better than what I had expected. Alright, he swapped over to this Gohan. Let Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku take this hit, since he's fresh here. Again, all of this loss of life will just increase. I did not tap shot there, but it will increase the damage of our Rising Rush. That time I did tap shot, but the first time I didn't. Alright, Gohan, you're pissing me off now. I know this is not going to combo, but I'm going to try it anyway. Alright, it worked. Right, we need to stop messing around with that Goku, because otherwise we're going to... What? My timing was just fine for that. Come on, get out of here. Yeah, that Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku is not going to do enough damage to get us through in the next 52 seconds. Can we double up on blue here? Oh, can we green? Blue into green? Damn it. I mean, it worked anyway, but we wasted advantage on tap shot. Alright, let's get hit back out here. Go ahead and do that. Try and get rid of this Gohan here with the overwhelming crit damage that Hit's gonna supply. It's really just like he's a boost character, even though he's not, because of all that insane crit damage. It's like honorary boost character. If they ever actually make Hit a boost character, the challenge for that stage is gonna be just too easy. Oh, I hate you, Goten. Gotenks, sorry. Yes, much hatred. But I guess that's best that he uses this on this character, because Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku's transformation is about to expire. Yes, not that time. 1 second. Oh, we got the killing red card off there before he kicked the bucket. And that should be the curtain call on the first stage there. Yes, again, the transforming Gohan makes that so much easier, you guys. But we got through that stage. Actually, that was like the first try there. So that's how much easier the newer and more powerful stacked characters make these Challenge Rush. I'm not sure if they've actually dialed back the difficulty on the Challenge Rush, or if it's just things keep progressing and they've kept the difficulty relatively the same. And when things keep progressing, we have more boost units. There's more units in the game now, so a greater selection. I don't know, you guys, but it can still be problematic if you don't have certain units for each stage that make things a lot easier. But we got through that one. 3 melee units, and in the timer amount of time that they allotted for us. Sorry, I tongue twisted myself there. So we will move on to the next stage here and try and get through this one. Again, if you guys are having difficulty with the available units that you have, you can leave a comment and I'll try and help you guys. But to a certain degree, some of these stages, you just kind of need certain units. You might not have to have the specific bonus units, but certain ones definitely help. Now, for this stage right here, I started off using an EX, Nail, Janemba, and Evil Super Boo team, but The damage output was a little bit lacking because Nail kind of has to die first for him to be beneficial to the damage of the other two. And even though Janemba and Super Boo are both boost units, they don't do a terribly large amount of damage. So instead, I subbed them out for a movies style team that you can see here. We'll be running the Bojack because he does great amounts of damage. And then we're using the brand new Nappa. Everybody should have this Nappa. So I threw him on there because he is a boost unit. Everybody has him and he's honestly not terrible, even though there's no Vegeta or no Saiyans on this team that he's really benefiting. And then one of the challenges mandates that you use an EX unit. That's actually why this whole team is set up the way it is, and why I'm not using like something like Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Nappa or some synergy like that, because we need an EX unit. So it was either EX Nail and a regeneration based team, or EX Thouser and this movies based team. So this is what we're going with here today, is what I cleared it with earlier. We'll get the time challenge, we will get the using one EX unit challenge, and that's about that, you guys. Hopefully we'll get through this one fairly easily as well here for you guys. And then we'll wrap up this video and save the last two stages for another video. Why am I on an Android's team? I must have hit a button somewhere that I didn't mean to hit. So I'll see you guys in 1 second. Alright, just had to back out and restart things so we could choose our team properly here. We don't even actually have to use EX Thouser in the fight. Like, he has to be there on the active lineup, but we don't actually have to use him at all. So, hopefully, Bojack and Nappa can carry us through this, again, pretty easily. Bojack, as long as we play Protect the Bojack, we should be able to get through this one. Again, you guys, I know I'm using some boost units here, but at this point, for going for all challenges cleared in one run, it kind of just makes it a lot easier than struggling through doing 2 separate runs and getting 1 challenge done and then the second one. But hopefully you guys don't hold it against me here. I use what 2-star units I have available at me when I can. Alright, let's jump into this battle here, see if we can't clear this one as well. The Gohans, it's going to be very difficult to deal with. Both Gohans are actually quite difficult to deal with on this battle here. Let's do this. We'll take a little bit more impact damage. We'll finish the combo out with Bojack here. And then we'll switch to Nappa. I knew he was gonna vanish out of that one because my vanish was slow. We'll let Thouser soak up some damage here. He actually does a reasonable amount of damage in this fight. From what I've noticed, he was doing better damage than EX Nail, but for me, my EX Nail's only 1 star and my Thouser's 5, so that might have something to do with that. Alright, back to Bojack here. He'll get some Ki, get another Dragon Ball, do some damage. Gohan's just now transforming. Oh, that was perfect vanish right there. The most perfect of perfect. And we can combo out. Oh, yes. Yes, let us Rising Rush this Trunks right here. And then we'll start building up another Rising Rush for the younger Gohan. Because he is a royal pain in the butt to deal with as well, you guys. I love Thouser's super attack animation, by the way. That just little flippy slash right there. I hope Rose gets something cool like that when he joins the game. And it's not just another black Kamehameha like the base form Goku Black. Alright, he's transforming now. Whoa! Let's, not get hit by that. Slow his Ki recovery down there, and we'll swap to Thouser. Thouser also can restore some Ki there. Did we get another perfect vanish in? Perfect enough. Oh, and now this Gohan. Oh, I was trying to stall. No, don't switch into Bojack. Let's let Thouser take this. I almost cover changed into Bojack there. Thankfully, I was a little bit too slow. That would have ended badly. Alright. All of our swap timers are up, so we'll save Salza, Thouser there, in case... Oh, shit. In case he needs to, dive back in front of something else. Oh, okay, we're stuck as Nappa for a little bit here. And Gohan is back to full health. But he lost some of his defense. No, no. Now he can maybe hit us. Nope, he's gonna stall. Good, good, good. That worked out quite nicely. Nappa actually, I don't even think he took a hit there. Man, we're just on fire with the perfect vanishes here. Don't reduce my key. Bastard. Alright, he's got the blue card in hand. Oh. Little triple dash and punch there. Nappa back at full health. It would be nice if we had more Dragon Balls right now, though, because he's not going to be back at full health for long. I knew that wouldn't last. Alright, Nappa can tank through this. Even 1-star Nappa can tank through that. Alright, get Bojack back in the field. We're at 37 seconds left. Come on, Gohan. Don't sit there and stall on me. Bojack taking his first hit. Get off the screen, Yahoo News. Alright, this is still going pretty well, though. We should be able to kill this Gohan with this combo. And Rising Rush should finish out this next Gohan here, if we do things properly. Alright. Provided he doesn't guess yellow, that should be the end of this stage. Very, very easy, you guys. Again, not as challenging as the previous challenge rushes. And again, I'm not super sure if it's just whether or not we've gotten more powerful units and they've increased the boost pool and things have not really changed in terms of difficulty, or if they've physically made them easier. I'm not entirely sure. But we didn't get spammed out by blue cards nearly as heavily there. That was literally one take for both of those fights there. I did not actually have to repeat that off camera at all. So, we definitely got that done within 150 counts as well, and we brought our movie squad with Thouser. So that's about it, you guys. We cleared out both of those stages relatively easily. Again, for alternatives for this one, I would do the EX Nail and some type of regeneration squad, most likely with Janemba and Super Boo is going to be your best bet. You might struggle with the time a little bit, but if you have a highly starred EX Nail, it might actually work better for you than my movie squad here. It really just depends. But Bojack was a very, very powerful boost unit. His damage output is going to be significantly better than Goku Black. But maybe you could even do a future team. You could do a future team with the transforming Trunks, this Goku Black here, and then EX base form the future Trunks with the ponytail and the long hair and stuff. So that would be like a third alternate team that you could try for this. I'm sure you guys will be able to get it done even if you have to reset a couple of times due to some bad luck or failing to the timeout. We time out unofficially at 150 seconds. Anyway, you guys, we got through those two battles. I'm not going to drag this out and keep you here for too much longer, but I will be finishing out the last two stages, most likely tomorrow. I have a tier list that I can go over for you guys if you want a little teaser of it. You can put it up on the screen right now. Turn the gameplay off, but I did not create this one by myself. This one was created by Rusmir Slanak. He's the one who's always helped me in the past when I needed some extra inputs, so if you need to pause the screen and look at that right there, you can, but we will be going over this for another video very soon. The new Nappa has not been squeezed in yet, so if you're looking for him, he's not on here yet. But again, we'll be going over this for a video soon, some team guides. We'll be doing, again, those two stages, the Frieza and Cooler banners coming up soon. So we'll have plenty of content for you guys up and coming. I do hope that you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, consider leaving a thumbs up on it. If you're new around here, consider subscribing, because again, there'll be plenty more coming soon. I hope I can see you there. That's it for today, you guys. Peace out, have a good one, and we'll catch you again real soon.